So I've got here the DC Comics Icons line Superman from DC Collectibles. So you can see from the window display we get Superman and an accessory helper, Calex. You can see the nice logo of the Icons line on the bottom. Tells you what figure you're getting on the side, obviously Superman. And up top it shows you the release number, this being the 10th figure of the Icons line. And around back, I'm really liking the minimalist look of the whole layout here. You get nice little headshots of all the figures included in this third set from Icons. And just a tad lower, they show you full body shots of all the figures, although it's very tiny pictures. On the other side, it continues the trend, very minimalist. Shows you that 10, his logo, and the Icons logo. So let's check out what's on top and bottom. Alright, so for the top, it's continuing that minimalist decor. Look at that. It is just his logo. Looks nice. Check it out on the bottom of the box. You get all the legal stuff, warnings, and age restrictions. Very exciting stuff. So enough chit chat. Let's open this guy up. Check it out. Alright, let's dive right in. I'm not liking the paint in his ears. It kind of makes it look like a butthole. I'm just saying, it looks like something like that. I don't know. His hairline could use a little help. But his eyes, oh, he looks like he toked up a little bit. They added a little pink under his eyes. I don't know what they were doing. Some black paint kind of got onto his head. The back of his ear looks like it's missing some hair, and he's got a lima bean in his other ear. I noticed some blue paint skimming on to his neck area. You can kind of see it on the right side, your left. For the logo, it looks cool, but they missed some stamping. The yellow looks a little funky on the right, your left again. And we got some paint problems in the belt area. I had the privilege of looking at 3 of these figures before deciding to buy one, and this one was actually the best looking of all 3. Some had paint chipping issues, and I mean, like right here in his knuckle, he's also got some blue paint. Moving on to the cape itself, the sculpt, I really do like it, and I always like it when they add the insignia back there. It reminds me of the late Christopher Reeve. Wonderful Superman. Moving on to the boots. Yes, they are actual boots. They're not carved into his legs like sometimes that happens. So it's always nice when they're actual boots. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the articulation on this Clark Kent action figure. So his head does spin around, all the way around, kind of like Zod's. He looks all the way up, look up, about that high, and he looks down, go for it, that low. Moving on to the arms, they do raise up about that high at that angle. Swapping them around right here. Okay, his biceps do spin all the way around, and his arms do come in at a double joint, that much. And at the wrists, they do spin all the way around, and they do have their own little joint. His arms do go up that high and down that low. His upper body is a separate piece from his stomach area, but it doesn't give you that much movement, about that much. It really isn't anything. And you would kind of think his ab crunch would be a little bit better, but it isn't. That's all you're going to get forward, and that's all you're going to get backwards. So moving down, we have a leg that could spin all the way around at the hip, like so. Very nice. And he does have double knee joints, so his leg bends in about that much, and he does have a little ankle joint, like so. Moving on to the extras. There they are, his hands. He's got a nice pair of open hands. He doesn't really come with anything you put in them, but there they are. Moving on. Yeah, get out of here. We got Calyx, his little robot helper. He's kind of like Bruce's Alfred, you know, sidekick. So there it is, folks. Everything you get in the box. I guess they kind of cheat and give you a stand for Calyx, but not really an accessory. But that's it. Alright, let me get you in frame. There you go. First up, we've got Henry Cavill from Man of Steel. I didn't purchase the Batman vs. Superman one because these toys aren't that good. But you can see he's slightly taller. Oh, here we go. We got Christopher Reeve, slightly newer figure. Towers over both of them. Lovely figure. But you could see a trend setting right now. Icons like, oh, there you go. This guy's from The Dark Knight Returns. As you can see, like I was about to say, Icons is small. Let's look at this lineup I made up right here. We got Christopher Reeve coming in first, Dark Knight Returns, Man of Steel, and then we got Icons. Yeah. Oh shit, there's Batman sneaking in like always. His best bud. They do look good together. I mean, they're from the same line. But you know, they're tiny as shit. I mean, look at this Batman right here. Designer Series Jay Lee figure. I mean, he towers over them. These guys are tiny. I think they want to make maybe play sets or accessories. I don't know. Something. So what do I think about this figure? I would say skip him if you don't want to complete the set, if you're going for all the icons out there. He's just not good enough for a $25 purchase. Maybe if you find him on sale, half price, go ahead, but articulation's there. Paint applications are all over the place, and the sizing of these figures are, I don't know. Buy them if you're a big Superman fan and you just want another Superman figure for your shelf. But don't buy him if he's not an impulse buy, let's say that. But, it is what it is. Icons line is not going to change their size. They're probably doing something. They have some plan out there, just not a good one.